world wouldn't be the same without the horse. For thousands of years, this was our car, our wagon, our tank, our lorry, our taxi. On this journey, I've already learned how we first got together.
Very, very beautiful.
How the horse overcame its ancient fear of predators and put its trust in us.
Hey, my God!
Now I want to discover how we harnessed that bond to change history. Until not so long ago, everyone needed horses. Has all that disappeared, or are they still very much a part of our lives?
You've got loads.
To find out, I'll be riding a royal carriage at 3 in the morning.
It's quite surreal in the middle of the night.
That looks bloody great.
Getting trussed up like a tinned sardine. Learning to lasso in the Wild West.
Stupid cowboy game.
Dodging a goat carcass in Central Asia. I'll even be starting a riot. I want to know what the horse has done for us. And discover why nature's greatest team is here to stay. I've had my horse Chester for 3 years now, and in that time, we've built a strong bond. On my journey, I've already learned how that bond is built on trust, on my ability to calm his instinctive fears and persuade him I'm a reliable, loving leader.
I know how lucky I am, and that most people don't get to have this kind of relationship with a horse, but it really isn't so very long ago at all that everyone had a bit of horse sense. Every other street had a blacksmith's or a stable on it. Every Boy Scout knew how to get a stone out of a horse's hoof. So I want to find out what's left of all that.
What does the horse still mean to us today? In the 21st century, this is the one place, more than any other, that still connects us with our equestrian past. You might never have been near a horse in your life, but the chances are you've had a flutter on the races. It's a drizzly, muddy day in Sussex, and Buffalo Stampede, our company racehorse, is due out in the 2 p.m. at Fontwell.
He's getting quite excited. See, he's got quite sweaty.
It's funny, he was just as cool as a cucumber back there, but
Yeah.
he's getting going now, yeah. He's got a bit of a tremble to him. Oh, yeah, hasn't he? That's just pure excitement.
Yeah.
He's been out of action for nearly a year with a leg injury, but thanks to his trainer Venetia Williams, he's now healthy and raring to go. But his jockey today, Aidan Coleman, thinks too much excitement is not a good thing when it's muddy.
But having him keen to go, is that not...
No.
That's not helpful?
Not in this ground.
Not on this? Oh,
But
right.
because he'll use too much energy
Early on.
and then towards the end of the race, especially as it's his first run for some time,
Doesn't want to do too much.
we don't want him too tired at the end.
Right, no,
We
no,
want him to
no.
be able to...
Yeah, for that big
hold his
finish
breath.
you're planning.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know, just do what
This
you
is
like.
the most exciting way to see that age-old team still in action. And it is about teamwork. No serious punter follows just the horse or just the jockey. It's the magic that happens when the two connect.
Where are we going to put a bet on? Well, one of these guys.
Every year in Britain, we gamble over £7 billion on horses. We bet £500 million on the Grand National alone. Today, despite odds of 8 to 1, I'm feeling confident.
Yes, sir.
20 to win on number 3 in the first race. Thank you.
Straight win, is that?
Absolutely.
Number 3, the Buffalo. He's on the Buffalo. 20,003. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
And they're off. 11 horses racing at speeds of up to 70 kilometres an hour. Watch out for the black and orange stripes.
Second, Buffalo Stampede racing in third on the inside of Whitcomb's Spirit.
You need to be at a race to really feel the power of these animals.
Oh, his little face.
Horses are natural-born sprinters. They can also be trained for long distance, running up to 200 kilometres without stopping.
He's going good and steady, isn't he? I mean, he's not...
Sadly, by the final lap, the strain's beginning to tell.
Pete the feet in fourth. Buffalo Stampede can't go on.
Oh, he's got tired.
He's got tired now.
Oh, he's knackered. He's really tired.
And he finally limps in, last.
Oh, there he is. Well, he didn't hurt himself. He got knackered. He was right up with the first 5 for most of the race until that last bit when the big boys got serious. He hasn't raced in a year, so he's entitled to be a bit. Am I sounding defensive?
Horse racing has survived into the modern age. But where are the other working horses? There were once 150,000 in Britain to deliver our mail, 70,000 ponies down our mines, steaming mountains of horse dung, what the Victorians called night soil, are no longer a feature of London's streets. And yet, when the British monarchy wants to put on a show, it doesn't wheel out the Rolls-Royces and Bentleys. Whenever the Queen officially opens Parliament, thousands pour out to watch and cheer. What very few of them know is that the entire ceremony is rehearsed 2 days before, in the middle of the night. And this year, I've been invited along for the ride.
They're so good. Just let out. They're so biddable horses, aren't they? Just lead them out, chain them up. It's not a hint if I don't want to do that or anything. They just stand there wearing all that stuff with that big metal in their mouths.
All the Queen's horses are hand-picked and trained to deal with anything London might throw at them.
He's my horse that I look after.
He's lovely.
He is. It's called Coachman.
Coachman?
Yeah. He came straight from Ireland to central London, and he's just taking it in his stride.
Hey, boy.
The thing we had a bit of a problem with was park benches, believe it or not. Doesn't mind the big red buses, but a park bench.
Park benches, they're weird, aren't they?
But no, he's doing really well.
Hello, boy. That's right. It's you we're talking about.
Finally, the procession can begin. First stop is the palace, to pick up Her Majesty from an inner courtyard.
Oh, I see. I think this is where the Queen would get on board, come down that carpet. It's strange, but I guess not surprising. There's no understudy for Her Majesty. There's just a gentleman opened the carriage door, let the steps down, and waited, and nobody's come. Hopefully she will on the day.
Precisely on schedule, we leave the palace. 23 horses from the Queen's stables are now joined by 108 from the Household Cavalry, 75 from the King's Troop, not to mention 35 from the Mounted Police.
So many horses. It's quite surreal in the middle of the night.
The sound of the hooves, the steam rising off every animal's back. It's as if the 20th century had never happened.
It's actually quite embarrassing, sitting on this carriage, being filmed while these soldiers and people are saluting. I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
This carriageway tunnelling right into Parliament is a reminder that before the car was invented, buildings were designed to accommodate horses and coaches.
This is a courtyard I'd never even knew existed inside the Houses of Parliament.